Hey everyone and welcome to part 72. The prize from Drimogemon seems to stay the same. Tried it a handful of times and got a super speed disc every time. Perhaps when you reach a day, like, obviously, I just speak to the super speed disc. Okay, well it's day 16, isn't it? So I'll be ready on day 19. Perhaps when you enter the day, perhaps that's when the game decides what the prize is, and if you were to save, then basically you've saved what the prize is, and no matter how many times you speak to him, the prize is just the same. Because maybe once it's decided what the prize is, maybe that's it. And maybe it decides it when you enter the day. So perhaps it decided it when I woke up in the clinic. Although if I was to, on say the 18th day, the day before the tournament, the day before Drimogemon is ready, if I was to wait for Phoenixmon to want to sleep and then save in Digimon's house, if I was to then sleep, but not save and sleep, just sleep and then enter the day against Ulgamon, maybe when I enter the day, perhaps maybe if I enter the day and then go to Drimogemon and get the prize, maybe if I reset, seeing as I'm going to be starting the day before and then entering the day again, maybe the prize would be different. For example, maybe by doing what I did, maybe by entering the day, then saving, maybe I locked the prize. Maybe if I was to save the day before, but when Phoenixmon wants to sleep, and then sleep, but just sleep, don't save. Maybe when I enter the day, if I'm not happy with the prize, if I was to reset and then sleep again and then enter the day again, maybe the prize will be different because maybe the prize is decided when you enter the day. I don't know. But I need to keep my wits about me on day 18. It was very slack of me to forget about the day, and obviously this time I forgot about the day, and consequently all I got was a super speed disc. It was a bit slack of me to forget about the day. Maybe I should keep my wits about me, and if I do what I said, maybe it could achieve something next time. Who knows? Obviously I forgot about the day, and so I messed up, but day 18 is a key day. Because day 19 is when Drimogemon is ready. Oh no, it might be the same. It might be the same outcome. It might be unchangeable. Who knows? Ah, he's paralysed also. I was gonna stick with Meltdown because he's got Ice Statue, and Ice Statue is faster than Megalospark. But Meltdown will not be stopped. I keep thinking to use air because electric is powerful against water, but I have to remember they're not actually water types, are they? They're ice types. And air or electric, whatever, I think is only average against ice, but fire, that's a different story. We'll always go for this first. Because there's a limit as to how long she'll hold on before she has a care mistake. But with the food, you've got a lot more leniency because she'll wait for longer before she stops asking for food. My discipline's in the positive along with my happiness. Ah, the Animal Cup. Day 20. $59 wins. Well, 177 wins, 59 championship wins. 0 losers. Impressive. Only 14 sea basses. Which means more and more fish are going to be victimised when I go fishing again in the near future. Catch another 198 fish, 99 black trouts, 99 sea basses. I believe you can also catch the sea basses with catfish, but black trouts are easier. I can't even remember the last time I caught a catfish, to be honest. But black trouts are easier, and also they take meats. Catfish take sirloins. So I would rather catch black trouts and use them to bait the sea basses rather than catfish. I'll treat him now and give you a discount. Well, if Phoenixmon is the mega form of Biomon, then Phoenixmon is a she. That's what I've been referring to her as. Did what I said that time, no refusing. We're talking about flaws in Digimon, I know I've mentioned a lot already. And one that I'm not sure if I mentioned was episode 42, I think, when the Digigestions are basically inside of Waymon, and Metal Seadramon and the Divermon are giving chase, and there's a bit where Waymon and Metal Seadramon go through a tunnel, obviously with Metal Seadramon chasing Waymon, and I'm going in here to sell some stuff, and obviously Waymon is wide and fat, Metal Seadramon is thin and skinny, and I found it interesting when they were going through that really narrow, thin, narrow tunnel that gradually got smaller and smaller, thinner and thinner, narrower and narrower, and Waymon, the wider and fatter Digimon, managed to make it through, whereas Metal Seadramon, the thinner and skinnier Digimon, got stuck. And it's like, that's got to be a flaw, right? It's like they're going through a really narrow tunnel, it got ridiculously small, and yet Waymon, the wider and fatter Digimon, made it through, Metal Seadramon, the thinner and skinnier Digimon, got stuck. There's got to be a flaw, hasn't there? But oh well. I can't even remember the names of the Digivolution items that you get from Drimogemon. All I know is Digimon they make you Digivolve to, Birdramon, Barkamon and Ninjamon. Or at least that's the ones that I remember. Birdramon I don't think is that hard to get naturally, but Ninjamon and Barkamon I believe are a lot harder, particularly Barkamon. Am I against Gurumon? I mean obviously, as long as you fulfill the requirements, you have the necessary stats, the necessary number of care mistakes, the happiness, the discipline, the weight, whatever it might be. If you meet the requirements, then you should be able to digivolve to any Digimon you want to. But even so, from watching playthroughs and stuff, I get the impression Birdramon is not a hard Digimon to get naturally, whereas Ninjamon is difficult and Barkamon is very difficult. But those are the three Digimon anyway. I mean, ideally I would want every Digivolution item, but if Barkamon and Ninjamon are tougher, then maybe I'd favour their items. But best case scenario would be every item. I beat Drimogemon on day 30, didn't I? Apparently he returns every 20 days. Now I'm not sure if that's 20 days from when he first appeared or 20 days from when you defeated him. I would imagine it's 20 days from when you defeated him. I defeated him on day 30, and obviously straight after that it's day 1, so I imagine Digimon will return on day 20, if it is true that he shows every 20 days. I'll bear that in mind because I would like to face him again if I can. The possible items in the back dimension, but also the, well, more importantly, the chain melon. I have one in the bank. But what other Digivolution items are there? There's the 3 from Drimogemon, there's the 1 from the Animal Tournament, which I think makes you Digivolve to Drimogemon, speak of the devil, and then there's the 1 from the Beetle Tournament, if you win it, that makes you Digivolve to Hercules Carboterimon, or the 2 possible ones from the Beetle Tournament if you're the runner-up, the one that makes you Digivolve to Quaggamon, the one that makes you Digivolve to Carboterimon. That's 7 Digivolution items. Is that every other Digivolution item? Because I have pretty much exhausted everything, haven't I? Like all the ways and means of getting Digivolution items, I have pretty much exhausted all of them. The only ones I can think of are the ones I mentioned. The one that I'll get from the Animal Tournament that I think makes you Digivolve to Drimogemon. I hate sea tournaments. The one that obviously the 3 potential ones from the Beetle Tournament. One makes Digivolve to Hercules Carboterimon, the other that makes Digivolve to Carboterimon, the other that makes Digivolve to Quaggamon, and the 3 from Drimogemon that make Digivolve to Birdramon, Barkamon, and Ninjamon. That's 7. Can't really think of any others. I mean, well, actually also there's the X Bandage, which makes you Digivolve to Monzaemon, which you can get from, I think it's one of the Toyogumons in Toy Town after you defeat Waru Monzaemon. You have to bring him some certain Digimon cards, and then he gives it to you as a trade. Okay, that's 8 Digivolution items that I can think of that I haven't got. Because, like I said, I have pretty much exhausted it. All the ways and means of getting Digivolution items, I've pretty much done all of them. I physically can't think of any others really, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing because obviously it's better to have had the majority of Digivolution items rather than require them. Yeah, Digivolving is easier when you have items. You don't have to. You can do it the easy way. Don't have to depend on being perfect. You can just feed your Digimon an item, and everyone's happy. Yeah, I'm too lazy to go to the toilet. I know it's only not very far, but I'm lazy. I do things this way, the expensive way. But who cares? From watching this challenge, you've probably gathered that in this game, the way that I've done this game, money isn't really an object. I've done the Monzaemon trick so many times, got so much money from it. I sort of don't really... Well, I do care about money, but it's just not as desperate as it normally would be. Day 18. Today is the day that I need to keep the treasure hunt in mind. Right, I will end the part, so thank you everyone for watching and hope you enjoyed.